Hello, Dave. We're almost live officially.
Almost. Bring the official.
Boom, everybody. We are officially live with the Almost Daily Show with your host, Chandler.
And the Dave Picardi.
And Larry's here today.
Larry is in the house.
Larry's in the house. Larry's in the house. Larry's here to stay. Larry's here to stay.
I love it.
Don't get me started singing because that's what this whole episode will be about.
It will turn into quite the song. It'll be like an old Led Zeppelin song. It'll go on forever.
It's true. And I am the songbird of my generation. So
I believe you are.
And it's like a Pringle. Once you pop, you can't stop.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
I like it.
Pretty cool topic today. We wanted to talk about the fact that we're really starting to build into getting contributors and creating a publication and creating unity in businesses and unity in strengths. Because what we realized is there's so many different businesses working apart right now and trying to do things by themselves. But if we created a unified environment where there's a lot of information people can consume, a lot of people who can put their information out and no selling with like consultants in there everywhere, we can create a pretty cool environment of collaboration amongst business owners. And we are, honestly, together, we're going to be stronger than we ever will be apart.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, the best thing you can do as a business owner is surround yourself with just smart people, people you can bounce ideas off of. I think this is a great format to be able to bring people from all over the world together and really collaborate well, and then share. You know, everybody has so much stuff that they can share and help other people with. Having this format form, I think, will be huge.
Yeah, it's going to be really cool, and I'm excited about it because it's essentially what nobody else is really doing, and it's building something that's going to help everybody get better and build what our ultimate goal is, that culture of caring. And so if you're not aware of what we're doing, you nobody probably knows about it because we've been pretty hush about it because we didn't want to build something out big just yet. We want to gather a good amount of people, but what we're building up is we're beginning to use the Out of the Cave Media platform to open up a publication, and it's not us just expressing thoughts and ideas to everybody and us pushing our information out. I mean, we have that with the podcast and our regular blog, but what we really wanted to do is we wanted to allow people who are in the industries to talk about their story and their journey and what they're doing and how they got there and some of their ideas and their thoughts and what they're doing to succeed and be successful, or something that they're doing that may be unique. And we can take all these thoughts and ideas and compile them and create commonalities and different themes and put this together in a single environment. And we're going to create an environment where anybody can go on and learn and talk and collaborate. And there's going to be a strict policy of you're not allowed to go on in there and say like direct message me or PM me or give me your info so I can sell you stuff. It's all about collaborating, all about helping. If you can't help, you're out of the community.
No selling, no agenda.
Yeah.
Just like Chan's saying, just collaborating, just building relationships and getting your ideas out and helping some other people, and in turn getting some great stuff from other people. We've had just some crazy people coming out of the woodwork to be a contributor to this thing. It's pretty cool. I think it's going to be great information. It's going to be a lot of things that maybe you're not aware of, things that you can just improve your business with and just learn in general. It's going to be good.
Yeah, exactly. I'm super excited about it because it's going to be something where if you need information, you can go and check the categories and read about it. You'll be able to search for it. And one thing that I thought was cool that you mentioned just now was the fact of the different people that we've had request to be contributors with us.
Yeah.
You often expect contributors to be these people who are like faces in the industry and high level people, but at the same time, you want to hear the story of the people who are still on the ground, the boots on the ground, who are actively doing everything and who are part of everything. And we got a lot of those people. We've got people with small businesses. We've got people with businesses in several different niches. We've got people who are just everyday people. We even had one of our people we've known for a long time who had kids live with us talk about writing about fun employment, which is exciting.
Yeah. I said, I want to read about fun employment.
That's going to be exciting. And so the coolest thing about this is it's growing a collection of stories from people who have experienced different walks of lives, different journeys, different pathways. And one of the best ways to learn and one of the best ways to understand how to get better is to understand what other people's stories were. And then you can look at what happened and how they moved along the way. And you can use that to mold and create your story.
Well, I think everybody needs, especially business owners, you need ideas, and you need to, as you're reading through, like I get so many ideas. I'll read a publication or a story, and then I think, how can I apply that to my business? So I think it's really good for critical thinking and just thought in general to brainstorm and come up with great direction in your life and business.
Exactly. And when you open a small business, there's no manual. There's no there's no checklist of things to do. There's no one there to help you. And what we want to create is something around that. And so it's not just pay someone to do something for you or pay people for help. It's jump in, collaborate with the community of your peers, share ideas, learn from their stories, understand their journey, learn from mistakes, learn from successes, and then grow and be comfortable talking to people in that community and be comfortable interacting with people in that community. Because if you're not feeling like you're going to be sold, or you feel comfortable to just talk and you feel like it's not going to get spread everywhere and you have this good little culture of common experience, you're going to be much more likely to interact and gain a lot of value from it.
Yeah. And this touches on this what you and I are pretty passionate about is, business owners need help. And there's so much information and people selling everything out there that it's so easy to get, like we do the relationship marketing. So it's something we sell, but the approach we take is it might not be for you, or maybe you can't afford it right now, but we want to help you first. And if that fits what you're doing, great. And if it doesn't fit what you're doing, then we're going to help you go in the right direction. So I think this publication is going to really help people be able to collaborate and hopefully understand where to spend their money in the business, or how to get the help that they need, and not just get it because it was sold to them and then hopefully it works, and prioritize where to spend your money in the business or where not to spend your money.
Yeah, exactly. And that's what businesses need. They just need a support system. Not everybody needs to pay like a consultant to come in and do things for them. They just need help when they have questions, and they need somewhere to turn to where they feel comfortable asking, and they need a supportive environment, because more often than not, the business game is it's pretty lonely, especially when you start by yourself and you're a single founder. You often find yourself working long hours. Your thoughts are your own. You have nobody to turn to talk about what you're struggling with. You have no one to talk to, because people don't generally understand what you're going through when you're in the game of entrepreneurship, or especially small business owners. They don't understand how much of not only a workload it is, but how much stress it puts on you, and how much it strains you. And it's just something you think about 24/7. And if you don't have anyone to talk to and you don't have anywhere to get information or collaborate, it becomes a huge strain on your mental state.
Yeah, absolutely. And it doesn't have to be just in your industry. Business culture and how you operate, policies and procedures, a lot of these things, they just cross industries. And when you approach it the way Chandler and I do with the relationship side of the business, that stuff is universal. It doesn't matter what business you're in, it works everywhere. And I think this publication is just going to be great. I think it's going to be a great way for people to come together, share ideas, bring new ideas into their industry, which is, I think, game changers in a lot of the industries, especially now. Everything's changing so much with the way social media is, and the younger generation coming up through, they operate totally differently. And I think we're in a transition time in business where a lot of the business world operates on the old school, and the world is new school, and the new school just beats to a different tune here. So this is going to be really good for that. I'm excited to see the types of content that come out and how people interact with it. And I'm super excited to see what kind of experts that we find coming out of the woodwork to do this.
Yeah, I'm super pumped about it. And one of the things that I thought was the coolest was the amount of people who want to be part of it, who want to be contributors, and who want to express their thoughts and ideas. And
right.
The amount of people who are asking, like, hey, when are you going to open up the program? Or when do we know when we can contribute, and that kind of stuff? And that's really neat. And we've been slowly building it out. We never have a super big rush to push anything out. And hopefully next week, we'll be able to open it up and actually take the contributions from everybody. And we have a good group of 10 so far. If we can get that up to, we'll try to focus on getting that up to 20, 30, 40. I mean, the more contributors we have, the better, because the more we're going to be able to compile information and create like data points and worksheets and all that stuff from it, and have a really good just area of business in each different niche that people can go to and pull resources from. And it'll be something that the goal in this thing isn't to monetize it and to hopefully turn it into something to sell. It's to build on our ultimate mission in business. And our ultimate mission is building a culture of caring in as many businesses as possible. And to make that happen and to do that, we have to support businesses in any way we can. And that doesn't mean that everybody needs to work with us, but it means that we need to provide an avenue for them to succeed and grow.
That's right. All right, guys. So if anybody out there wants to be a contributor, if you have something to share, let us know. We'll put the link in the comments. And yeah, we're looking forward to working with you and featuring you and getting your stuff
link
up.
Is in the comments. If you're listening to this on the podcast, check the description for the link. Or if you just want to go straight to it, just go to ootcmedia.com/content-contributor. You can fill out the form. It'll put you in our little collection of content contributors, and then we'll send you an email afterward with more information and another page to where you can actually contribute your content. There's going to be a publication on our website, and then we're going to have a publication on Medium where we can really have social blogging and social information going out. So hopefully everybody wants to do this. I'm super pumped about it. We might see you tomorrow. We might not. Who knows? If you're listening to this, you missed out on the long lost episode of yesterday because it was awesome.
Yesterday was tough. Yesterday was so late at night and we had some technical problems, but it was still awesome information.
That's right. So if you're listening to this and you missed yesterday's, go to our Facebook Live and watch it, and you can check it out. All right.
Cool.
See ya.
Guys. Later.